Your life is like a garden. Some habits are weeds that drain your energy. Others are seeds that grow into strength and wisdom. Will you let your garden run wild, or will you tend it carefully each day? Change doesn't happen overnight. It happens when you nurture good habits consistently, removing what doesn't serve you and planting what does. There are 10 daily habits that, if practiced thoughtfully, can help you grow a life that feels purposeful, balanced, and strong. 1. Start your day with intention. The first moments of your day are the foundation upon which everything else is built. Imagine your morning as the first rays of sunlight breaking over a quiet field. How that light touches the earth sets the tone for growth, for warmth, and for life. Each day you awaken, you are handed an opportunity, a chance to shape the direction of your thoughts, your energy, and your actions. This is your canvas, blank yet brimming with possibility. Many people rush out of bed, letting habits, notifications, and routine sweep them along like a river carried by currents they cannot control. But when you pause, even for a few minutes, you claim authority over your day. You plant the first seeds intentionally. Start with stillness. Take a few deep, conscious breaths. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Notice your body, your mind, your presence in this moment. In these moments, the future is quiet and pliable, waiting for the decisions you are about to make. Ask yourself simple yet powerful questions. What matters most today? What actions, however small, can I take that will move me closer to my long-term goals? What attitude will I carry that will shape my interactions, my focus, and my resilience? These questions are not trivial. They are the sunlight that nourishes the seeds of purpose. Next, set clear intentions. Perhaps you want to approach your work with focus, your relationships with empathy, or your personal growth with patience. Write it down. Speak it aloud. Speak it into your life as if it already exists. The act of articulating intention is like marking the lines of a garden bed before planting seeds. It prepares the soil and sets the boundaries for growth. Many mornings, the world will conspire to pull you away. Notifications demand attention, responsibilities call, and your mind wanders. This is natural. You will not be perfect. The habit of intention is not about perfection. It is about persistence. Every day you return to it, even briefly. You reinforce the pathway that leads to clarity, productivity, and calm. Include small rituals that anchor you. Perhaps you journal for 5 minutes, noting your priorities and reflections. Perhaps you meditate or stretch, aligning body and mind. Perhaps you take a moment of gratitude for simply being alive and present. These rituals may feel small, but they compound into a quiet power. They are the foundation upon which focus, patience, and resilience are built. Consider this. A day begun without intention is like a river without banks. It will flow, yes, but it may crash against rocks, flood areas, or meander aimlessly. A day begun with intention, however, is like a river guided by strong banks, flowing steadily toward purpose. You will encounter obstacles, yes, but your direction remains firm, your energy conserved, and your results magnified. Remember that consistency is more important than duration. Even 1 minute of mindful intention is stronger than 30 minutes practiced inconsistently. Over time, these daily moments accumulate, forming a powerful habit that influences every thought, action, and interaction in your life. Intention is not only about what you do, it is about the energy, the presence, and the clarity with which you approach each moment. So, Start your day deliberately. Pause, breathe, set your focus, and plant your seeds of intention. Let these first moments become a daily ceremony that reminds you of your power to shape your life. Each morning is a gift, a new beginning, a chance to guide your energy, nurture your potential, and cultivate the life you desire. Tend to it daily, and you will see your garden grow in ways that surprise, enrich, and strengthen you. 2. Choose your words carefully. Words are more than sounds or symbols. They are the sunlight, rain, and wind that shape the landscape of your life. Every word you speak, every phrase you whisper to yourself, every sentence you write carries power. It can nourish your growth, strengthen relationships, and guide your thoughts, or it can act as a subtle poison, spreading doubt, anxiety, and confusion. Imagine your mind and your environment as a garden. Negative words, careless remarks, and harsh self-criticism are weeds that quietly creep in, sapping energy and choking potential. Positive, intentional words are sunlight and water, helping ideas, emotions, and connections flourish. Begin by noticing the language you use internally. When you make a mistake, do you berate yourself with sharp, cutting words? Or do you speak gently, recognizing your human capacity to learn and grow? Self-talk is not trivial. It is the soil in which your confidence, resilience, and creativity take root. Begin observing the patterns. Each time you catch yourself in negativity, pause, breathe, and reframe. Transform "I failed" into "I learned a lesson," or "I couldn't" into "I will try again" with insight. These subtle shifts are the equivalent of removing weeds and planting seeds of empowerment. Next, consider how you speak to others. Words carry energy. A thoughtless remark can linger like frost, slowing growth and chilling relationships. A carefully chosen word, a question asked with curiosity, or a compliment offered sincerely can warm the soil and encourage blossoms of trust, understanding, and collaboration. Practice pausing before responding in conversation. Ask yourself, does this help? Does it clarify? Does it build connection or understanding? If the answer is no, let silence guide you instead. Silence often carries more power than words, preserving peace and preventing unnecessary harm. Remember that choosing words carefully is a habit cultivated over time. Some days, your tongue will betray your best intentions. You will speak in frustration, stress, or haste. That is human. What matters is the conscious return to awareness, acknowledge, learn, and continue. Over time, this practice rewires the mind and strengthens character. Your inner dialogue becomes supportive rather than critical, and your outward speech fosters harmony rather than tension. Practical exercises can help anchor this habit. Begin a daily reflection, noting moments when your words uplifted or harmed. Keep a small notebook where you write affirmations or positive reframes. Practice speaking aloud with mindfulness. Notice the shift in your energy and your relationships. Each act of intentional communication strengthens your garden, allowing ideas, confidence, and connections to grow without obstruction. Words are also tools for vision. Speak your intentions, your gratitude, and your goals aloud. Let them echo in your mind and in the spaces around you. Like a gardener talking to seedlings, your words shape the environment. They remind you of purpose, align energy, and cultivate resilience. In this way, the words you choose daily do more than communicate. They create reality. Ultimately, choosing your words carefully is about awareness, patience, and consistency. It is the cultivation of a garden that thrives, where every thought, utterance, and written phrase supports life, growth, and connection. Tend to your words with care, and watch as your inner and outer world flourish. Your garden grows not by accident, but by the mindful selection of the energy you allow to flow through language. 3. Move your body daily. Your body is the soil from which every thought, every emotion, and every action grows. Without care and movement, it becomes compacted, dry, and resistant, hard ground where nothing thrives. But with daily movement, the soil loosens, nutrients flow, and life can take root. Movement is not merely a physical act. It is a signal to your mind and spirit that you are alive, capable, and present. Imagine the gentle stretching of your muscles as rain soaking the earth, revitalizing dormant seeds, awakening energy, and preparing the garden of your life for growth. Start small. You do not need hours in a gym or extreme routines. Even a 5-minute stretch in the morning, a brisk walk around your neighborhood, or a few simple bodyweight exercises can awaken energy and focus. Pay attention to how your mind changes as you move. Thoughts that felt heavy or stuck begin to shift. Energy rises. Tension melts away. Movement is a reminder that you inhabit a body capable of supporting your dreams, of carrying you toward your goals, and of holding you steady in moments of stress or fatigue. Challenges will arise. There will be mornings when the bed feels too warm, when lethargy tempts you, or when discomfort and self-doubt creep in. These moments are the soil testing your commitment. Push gently, with respect for your limits. Consistency matters far more than intensity. Every small effort compounds, like droplets of water slowly filling a reservoir that sustains life in a parched garden. Movement also strengthens more than the body. It strengthens the mind. Daily exercise enhances focus, sharpens clarity, and cultivates emotional balance. It is a daily practice in discipline, awareness, and self-respect. Notice how each small step or stretch shifts your mood, energizes your thoughts, and connects you more deeply to the present moment. In this way, moving your body becomes not just a habit, but a form of meditation, a dialogue with yourself, and a signal to the world that you are prepared, alive, and engaged. Practical ways to anchor this habit include scheduling movement at a consistent time each day, pairing it with music or podcasts that inspire you, or inviting a friend to join, creating accountability and connection. You can alternate between mindful, slow movements like yoga or stretching and more vigorous activity like running or cycling. The key is presence, attention, and intentionality. Feeling each motion, noticing the breath, sensing the heartbeat, and acknowledging the life force flowing through you. Even on difficult days, when motivation falters, remember this: motion begets motion. Begin with a single step, a single stretch, a single breath of effort. Momentum grows naturally when you act, and the smallest efforts accumulate into profound change over time. Your daily movement nourishes the soil of your life, allowing resilience, energy, and vitality to take root. Ultimately, moving your body daily is an act of love and respect for yourself. It is a commitment to the garden you are cultivating, ensuring that your mind and spirit have fertile ground to flourish. Tend to your body with care, and you will witness growth that flows seamlessly into every other part of your life. Energy, clarity, focus, resilience, and joy. Each step, stretch, or motion is a seed planted in the soil of your life, promising strength and vitality for the days to come. 4. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is the compost that enriches the soil of your life's garden. Without it, even the best seeds may struggle to grow. With it, Every small moment of life becomes nourishment for your spirit, feeding resilience, joy, and perspective. Gratitude transforms ordinary days into sacred spaces, helping you notice the abundance that often goes overlooked. It is both an attitude and a daily practice, a choice to see what is good, to acknowledge what sustains you, and to cultivate appreciation for life itself. Start each day by consciously noticing what you can appreciate. Perhaps it is the warmth of sunlight spilling into your room, the aroma of coffee or tea, the quiet hum of morning life. Perhaps it is a person who supports you, a task completed, or even the lessons hidden within challenges. Writing these moments down in a journal, speaking them aloud, or simply holding them in your mind deepens their impact. Each recognition of gratitude is like turning over the soil, allowing nutrients to flow and roots to reach deep. Gratitude also acts as a powerful shield against negativity. Life is not without difficulty, yet even in the toughest moments, acknowledging what is working or what you can still appreciate brings perspective. Challenges, setbacks, and pain are inevitable, but gratitude ensures they do not become weeds that choke your growth. Consider how different your day feels when you begin by noticing 3 small blessings versus when you focus only on frustration or lack. The energy shifts, the mind becomes clearer, the heart opens. Beyond personal reflection, gratitude enhances your relationships. Expressing appreciation for the people in your life strengthens bonds, nurtures trust, and fosters warmth. A simple thank you, a note, a smile, or a heartfelt acknowledgement is sunlight on another person's garden. Gratitude is contagious. When shared, it creates ripples that expand far beyond your immediate sphere. To make gratitude a daily habit, integrate it into routines. Before sleeping, recall 3 moments from the day that brought you joy, insight, or learning. During meals, notice the nourishment in your food and the effort behind it. In times of stress, pause to find one thing to appreciate, no matter how small. This daily practice rewires the mind, shifts focus from scarcity to abundance, and strengthens emotional resilience. Gratitude is not denial of difficulty. It is the conscious act of noticing life's nourishment alongside life's challenges. Over time, it transforms perspective, fostering patience, empathy, and balance. Like rich compost feeding a garden, gratitude provides the nutrients your mind and spirit need to flourish. It reminds you that even in imperfection, there is beauty. Even in struggle, there is growth. And even in ordinary moments, there is abundant life waiting to be recognized and cherished. When gratitude becomes habitual, it shapes how you view yourself, others, and the world. It cultivates strength to face adversity, curiosity to explore life fully, and joy in the everyday. Every moment of thanks is a seed planted in fertile soil, promising a life that blooms with purpose, insight, and enduring beauty. 5. Prioritize your time. Time is the water that nourishes the garden of your life. Without it, even the most fertile soil will dry up, and seeds of potential will wither before they can take root. Each day, you are granted the same 24 hours as everyone else. Yet how you choose to pour this precious resource determines whether your life blooms or stagnates. Prioritizing your time is not about doing more. It is about doing what truly matters, ensuring your energy and attention feed the seeds of growth rather than drowning in weeds of distraction. Begin by becoming aware of how you spend your day. Track your tasks, note where time slips away unnoticed, and identify patterns of inefficiency. Many people allow moments to vanish in social media scrolling, unnecessary meetings, or distractions that feel urgent but hold little value. Awareness is the first step in reclaiming your time. Once you see where your attention flows, you can begin to redirect it deliberately toward what nurtures your goals, relationships, and personal growth. Next, make conscious choices about priorities. Each morning, or even the night before, identify the few key actions that will produce meaningful results. Break larger goals into small, manageable steps and allocate focused blocks of time to accomplish them. Treat these time blocks as sacred. Protect them from interruptions and distractions. Even brief periods of concentrated effort, consistently applied, can lead to profound results over time. Like carefully watering select parts of a garden, focused attention ensures that the seeds you care most about flourish and bear fruit. Challenges will arise. Unplanned events, urgent demands, or tempting distractions can derail your intentions. Accept what is beyond control, but always return to your priorities with calm persistence. This habit requires flexibility, patience, and self-discipline. Over time, the cumulative effect of deliberate time management builds efficiency, reduces stress, and fosters a deep sense of accomplishment. Incorporate practical strategies to anchor this habit. Use to-do lists, planners, or digital tools to visualize priorities. Schedule high-energy tasks during peak focus periods. Batch repetitive tasks to free mental space. Set boundaries with others respectfully, communicating when you are focused and unavailable. Learn to say no to non-essential demands. Each refusal is a small act of self-respect that preserves your energy for what truly matters. Prioritizing your time also enhances the quality of presence. When you allocate attention intentionally, you engage more fully in each moment, whether at work, with family, or in personal growth. Life becomes richer, more purposeful, and less reactive. You feel the satisfaction of progress rather than the anxiety of unfinished tasks. Ultimately, prioritizing your time is an act of stewardship. You manage not just minutes, but your energy, focus, and life's direction. By consistently choosing where to direct your attention, you cultivate a garden that thrives, producing growth, clarity, and fulfillment. Time, like water, shapes life continuously. When poured wisely, it nurtures abundance, resilience, and the beauty of purposeful living. 6. Learn continuously. Learning is the rain that nourishes the garden of your mind. Without it, even fertile soil stagnates, and the seeds of potential lie dormant. Every day presents an opportunity to grow, to expand, to discover insights that will shape your perspective, deepen your understanding, and strengthen your resilience. Continuous learning is not about formal education alone. It is about curiosity, observation, and the deliberate pursuit of knowledge in every moment. Begin by cultivating curiosity. Approach the world as if it is a vast garden, full of hidden patterns, unseen connections, and lessons waiting to be uncovered. Read books that challenge your thinking. Listen to podcasts that broaden your perspective. Explore skills that stretch your capabilities. Even small investments of time, 10 minutes a day spent absorbing new ideas, can accumulate into profound transformation over months and years. Imagine each new insight as a droplet of water feeding roots that extend far beneath the surface, unseen but essential for the life above. Challenges are inevitable. Learning can feel slow, uncomfortable, or even frustrating. Some concepts resist understanding. Some skills require repetition, and sometimes you may question your own ability. This is natural. Growth rarely occurs without effort, persistence, and the willingness to sit with discomfort. Recognize that the process itself, struggling, experimenting, refining, is as important as the outcome. Each attempt strengthens your capacity for insight, patience, and adaptability. Much like persistent rainfall gradually softens and nourishes even the hardest soil. Apply learning intentionally. Take notes, reflect on your experiences, and connect new information to existing knowledge. Practice skills actively rather than passively absorbing information. When you integrate what you learn into daily action, it becomes embedded in your character, shaping decisions, perspectives, and habits. Knowledge without application is like rain that falls on concrete. It nourishes nothing. Action ensures that your learning takes root and produces tangible results. Learning also deepens self-awareness and empathy. By exploring new ideas, cultures, philosophies, and experiences, you expand your capacity to understand yourself and others. This awareness becomes a powerful tool in relationships, decision-making, and personal growth. The more you learn, the more you recognize the vast possibilities within yourself and the world, transforming doubt into curiosity and stagnation into forward movement. Consistency is key. Even brief, daily engagement with learning compounds over time. 1 hour a week may feel insignificant, but over a year it becomes 52 hours of deliberate growth. Over a lifetime, it accumulates into wisdom, perspective, and adaptability that distinguishes those who thrive from those who merely exist. Ultimately, learning continuously is a commitment to growth, an acknowledgement that life is a garden of infinite potential. Every insight, skill, and piece of knowledge nurtures your mind and spirit, preparing you to face challenges, embrace opportunities, and cultivate a life that is resilient, expansive, and purposeful. Like water seeping into soil, your daily learning sustains life, fuels creativity, and ensures that the garden of your mind remains rich, fertile, and ever-growing. 7. Reflect on your day. Reflection is the sunlight that reaches even the deepest roots of your life's garden. Without it, growth can occur, but it may be blind, directionless, or wasted. Reflection allows you to see what has taken hold, what has thrived, and what has struggled. It illuminates patterns, uncovers lessons, and gives you the awareness needed to prune, adjust, and nurture the seeds you've planted. Each evening offers a quiet window to step back, breathe, and observe the day as if it were a living landscape shaped by your actions, thoughts, and choices. Begin by creating a daily ritual of reflection. Find a quiet space where you can pause without distraction. Perhaps you journal, noting 3 successes and 3 areas for growth. Perhaps you sit in silence, reviewing the day in your mind with gentle curiosity. Perhaps you speak aloud to yourself, acknowledging both challenges and achievements. The form matters less than the habit itself. What counts is the deliberate act of turning attention inward and noticing patterns with honesty and compassion. Reflection can feel uncomfortable. You may uncover mistakes, moments of impatience, or opportunities you missed. These are not failures. They are clues, fertilizer for your future growth. Just as a gardener studies areas of stunted growth, disease, or overgrowth to make necessary adjustments, you use reflection to guide your next steps. Confronting what went wrong does not diminish your accomplishments. It enhances your ability to grow, adapt, and succeed in the days to come. Use reflection to assess both your external actions and your internal state. How did your words, behaviors, and choices align with your intentions? How did your mindset influence your interactions, focus, and resilience? Where did you allow distractions, fear, or fatigue to dictate your behavior? Awareness is the first step in transformation. The insights you gain through reflection provide the map for improvement, giving you the clarity to take intentional action tomorrow. Practical ways to anchor this habit include keeping a dedicated journal or notebook, setting aside 10 to 15 minutes before sleep, or using guided prompts to explore thoughts and feelings. Ask yourself, what am I proud of today? What lessons emerged from challenges? How can I show myself and others more patience, presence, or care? Over time, this consistent practice rewires your brain to notice patterns, embrace learning, and cultivate self-mastery. Reflection also strengthens gratitude and perspective. By reviewing the day deliberately, you recognize moments of beauty, connection, and accomplishment that may otherwise go unnoticed. You gain appreciation for the progress made, however small, and for the effort invested in tending your personal garden. The daily habit of reflection ensures that your growth is not accidental. It is guided, intentional, and informed by insight. Reflecting on your day nurtures wisdom. It transforms experiences into lessons, challenges into guidance, and ordinary moments into profound understanding. Like sunlight on a garden, reflection illuminates, warms, and energizes every part of your life. By committing to this habit daily, you cultivate clarity, awareness, and purpose, ensuring that your garden thrives with intention, resilience, and grace. 8. Connect with others meaningfully. Human beings are not solitary creatures. We are woven together in intricate patterns of relationship. Each connection, like a vine or a flower in a garden, brings color, fragrance, and vitality to life. Yet, just as a garden can be overrun by weeds if left untended, relationships can falter if ignored, rushed, or treated carelessly. Connecting with others meaningfully requires attention, presence, and intention. It is a daily practice, a choice to invest energy in the soil of human connection, nurturing trust, empathy, and shared growth. Begin by noticing how you interact with people throughout your day. Are you fully present, listening deeply, or merely waiting for your turn to speak? Do you offer kindness without expectation, understanding without judgment, and curiosity without assumption? Small moments of awareness, the smile offered freely, the question asked sincerely, the compliment given thoughtfully, are like drops of water nourishing the roots of a relationship. Over time, these small gestures accumulate into strong, resilient bonds. Challenges will arise. Misunderstandings, disagreements, and human imperfections are inevitable. Some connections will test your patience, empathy, and capacity for forgiveness. Yet these are opportunities, not obstacles. Approaching conflict with calm, curiosity, and respect turns friction into fertilizer for growth. By listening deeply and speaking honestly, you transform moments of tension into moments of insight and deeper understanding. Relationships flourish not when they are perfect, but when they are tended with care, consistency, and sincerity. Make connection intentional. Set aside time each day to reach out, to nurture a friendship, or to engage meaningfully with colleagues, family, or strangers. Ask questions that invite honesty. Share moments that convey your authentic self, and offer support without expecting immediate return. Observe how these small, deliberate acts strengthen bonds, increase trust, and enhance your own sense of purpose and belonging. Connection is reciprocal. By nourishing others, you nourish yourself. Meaningful relationships also expand your perspective. engaging with people whose experiences, ideas, and challenges differ from your own fosters empathy, creativity, and insight. They teach patience, humility, and adaptability, while encouraging reflection on your own choices and behavior. Each interaction becomes a mirror, offering clarity, feedback, and opportunity for growth. Ultimately, connecting with others meaningfully is about cultivating presence, empathy, and generosity. Like tending a vibrant garden, it requires consistent care, attention, and intention. Every smile, every word of encouragement, every act of listening contributes to a flourishing landscape of human experience. Through these connections, your life becomes richer, more resilient, and more deeply aligned with your purpose. By investing daily in meaningful relationships, you ensure that your garden thrives, not in isolation, but in harmony with the beauty, wisdom, and strength of the world around you. 9. Practice self-discipline. Self-discipline is the fence and framework of your life's garden. Without it, chaos can creep in, scattering your energy, stunting growth, and allowing weeds of distraction, procrastination, and indecision to take root. Discipline is not punishment. It is structure, clarity, and consistency, the quiet strength that supports every other habit, every aspiration, and every goal. Imagine a gardener tending rows of seedlings. Without boundaries, water, and attention, the plants may sprout, but they cannot thrive. Self-discipline provides the framework that allows potential to flourish. Begin by setting small, achievable commitments each day. Choose tasks that move you toward your goals, even if they feel uncomfortable, inconvenient, or repetitive. Discipline is not built in grand gestures, but in consistent, deliberate actions. It is waking up early despite fatigue, completing work when motivation wanes, or speaking kindly when frustration rises. Each act reinforces the inner muscles of focus, patience, and resilience. Challenges will test you. The world is full of distractions, endless notifications, competing priorities, and temptations that promise ease but deliver nothing. Your mind will resist, seeking comfort over growth, familiarity over progress. This resistance is natural. Discipline is choosing action in spite of resistance, walking the path even when it is steep, and returning to your commitments when you stumble. Every moment you practice restraint and persistence, you reinforce your capacity to navigate obstacles, resist impulses, and maintain integrity. Practical ways to strengthen self-discipline include breaking tasks into manageable steps, setting deadlines, tracking progress, and celebrating small victories. Create routines and rituals that support consistency. Whether it is a morning exercise, a work focus block, or an evening reflection. Use reminders, journals, or accountability partners to maintain awareness and follow through. Over time, these small, repeated acts of discipline become habitual, transforming your daily choices into automatic pathways toward success. Self-discipline is also a tool for emotional mastery. By practicing restraint in thought, word, and action, you reduce the power of reactive impulses. You cultivate patience, perspective, and the ability to respond intentionally rather than react reflexively. Like a gardener pruning carefully, you remove behaviors, thoughts, and habits that hinder growth, making space for strength, focus, and creativity to expand. Self-discipline is a form of self-respect. It honors your commitments, your goals, and your potential. It builds inner confidence, resilience, and the quiet certainty that you can handle life's challenges. By practicing self-discipline daily, you cultivate a garden where every seed has the opportunity to thrive, where energy is focused, and where growth is steady and sustainable. Your garden flourishes not by chance, but by the deliberate, patient, and consistent care of its gardener, you. 10. End your day with rest and reflection. Rest is not a pause from life. It is an essential part of growth, like the night sky nurturing the seeds in a garden while the world sleeps. Just as a gardener must allow the soil to recover after sunlight and rain, you must allow your body, mind, and spirit to restore, integrate, and replenish. Ending your day intentionally ensures that the energy you have cultivated, the lessons you have learned, and the relationships you have nurtured are consolidated, not lost, and that tomorrow's garden begins fertile, calm, and prepared. Begin by creating a ritual that signals closure and recovery. Dim the lights, silence distractions, and enter a space of calm. You might write in a journal, listing the achievements, lessons, and moments of gratitude from your day. Perhaps you practice gentle stretching, meditation, or focused breathing to release tension from your body. The goal is to consciously mark the transition between activity and rest, allowing your mind to settle and your body to recharge. Reflection at day's end complements rest. Review the events, choices, and interactions of the day with gentle curiosity. Ask, what did I learn? Where did I act with integrity? And where could I improve? Which moments brought me joy, insight, or connection? This is not self-criticism, but observation, an honest, compassionate look at life's unfolding. By reflecting, you create awareness that informs your choices tomorrow, allowing growth to be deliberate rather than accidental. Challenges often make this habit difficult. Sleep may be interrupted by stress, lingering work, or worry. Thoughts may spin, making it hard to settle. Yet the very act of committing to rest and reflection strengthens your capacity to calm the mind, regulate emotions, and establish boundaries. Over time, even a brief period of intentional rest and reflection reshapes your energy, perspective, and clarity, ensuring that you enter each new day more focused, resilient, and present. Practical ways to anchor this habit include establishing a consistent bedtime routine, journaling, reading inspiring or calming material, or performing a brief body scan to release tension. Avoid screens, overstimulation, or mental clutter in the final hour before sleep. By protecting this sacred time, you enhance the quality of both rest and insight, giving your body and mind the chance to integrate experiences and prepare for growth. Ending the day will also strengthens gratitude, perspective, and emotional resilience. By acknowledging small victories, lessons learned, and moments of connection, you reinforce positive neural pathways that encourage optimism and purpose. Just as the night nourishes seeds underground, intentional rest and reflection nourish your spirit, consolidate learning, and prepare the soil for tomorrow's growth. Ultimately, this habit is about honoring the natural rhythm of life. Energy flows, effort is expended, and then replenishment is required. By ending your day consciously, with care, reflection, and gratitude, you cultivate a cycle of growth that is sustainable, profound, and life-affirming. Your garden thrives when night falls, not despite the darkness, but because you respect it, allowing restoration, insight, and preparation for the abundant light of a new day.